Why haven't time travelers from the future visited us, if time machines could one day exist? As far as we know, there's no evidence or records of such visits. One of the most famous arguments against time travel is the grandfather paradox. What if you went back in time and prevented your grandparents from meeting before your parents were born? You wouldn't have been born, which would mean you couldn't go back to stop them from meeting in the first place. This creates a logical contradiction, which seems to rule out the possibility of changing the past. Some scientists have proposed a clever solution to this paradox. They suggest that if you did travel back in time, it would be impossible to alter events in a way that affects the future you came from. For instance, maybe the plan to intervene fails, or something prevents you from acting. This is known as the self-consistency theory. Another possible answer comes from quantum physics. In this theory, every choice creates a new world. If you chose to stop your grandparents from meeting, you'd end up living in a parallel world where they never did, while in another, they are still together. So, you might live in one world, while in a neighboring one, your grandparents are still united. Albert Einstein was a key thinker about space and time, and his famous theory of relativity showed that time isn't fixed. If you were to travel at a speed close to the speed of light and then return to Earth, you'd find that people on Earth had aged more than you. While Einstein's math proves this time dilation, it also shows that traveling faster than light, which would be necessary for time travel, is impossible. Despite this, some scientists have built on Einstein's ideas to theorize how time travel might still be possible. Interestingly, the laws of physics don't explicitly forbid it. Here are two ways it might be achieved. Black holes, white holes, and wormholes. One idea is to use black holes, regions in space where gravity is so strong that even light can't escape. These could act as entrances to wormholes, which are theoretical shortcuts through space and time. A wormhole might lead to a white hole, the reverse of a black hole, where you could emerge in a different time. However, there are many theoretical challenges to this concept. Rolling up time, another theory comes from US astronomer Frank Tipler, who suggested that a time machine could be built from an incredibly dense material, perhaps 10 times as dense as the Sun. By shaping this material into a cylinder several billion miles long and spinning it rapidly, space and time could bend around it. A spaceship navigating a carefully calculated spiral around this object could emerge in a different galaxy and time almost instantly. But since no materials exist today that could withstand such forces, this remains speculative for now. Though these ideas remain in the realm of theory, scientists are still exploring the possibilities. Who knows what future discoveries might bring?